Well, we discussed the play. It all started with Steve from FoundryMusic.com.
He saw it.
Saw the play last weekend and went, ooh, what a horrific sight when Kathleen Turner took her clothes off.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I guess if you're doing theater or a movie or something, you got to be believable, but no one's buying that Jason Biggs is going to fall for a naked Kathleen Turner.
No.
Steve went on to say that the sight was horrific.
Yeah, he didn't think that a naked linebacker was good up on stage like that to look at. So he gave the play a little review, and we suggested perhaps somebody should have the balls,
and go down to Broadway and stand up just as Kathleen drops her clothes.
Yeah.
And scream out for the whole audience to hear, Kathleen, put your goddamn clothes back on. That person will win a fine prize from the Opie and Anthony show. Then it got really interesting because Kathleen Turner's people were calling like crazy, and they wanted to sue you and I, Anthony.
I know.
I don't know what the charge would be, but they wanted to sue us.
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't know that, Jim? No. Yeah, they wanted to sue us. For interrupting a performance, or I don't know what.
I don't know what it is, but we made it so it wasn't a contest anymore. That's the one concession we made.
Well, that was the promise we made to Super GM Ken Stevens.
Right.
So then we went on the radio and said that we just need a couple tickets to see The Graduate on Broadway.
A couple of tickets.
Just a couple tickets. Everyone was starting to get a little suspicious.
Yep.
Even the people down there on Broadway. So Ed and I went on the air and said, well, you know, something's going to happen next week, meaning this week.
Right.
Wrong. Friday night, baby.
It was that night. Right.
Friday night.
Friday night's production of The Graduate. We had somebody.
We had so many people at the show, it wasn't even funny. We got 3 different recordings.
Yes. Well, we wanted to be sure that they wouldn't be able to grab the perp,
right,
and take his tape. Well, we needed other people there.
We had 3 people at The Graduate Friday night, and only one person wants his name known. The other 2 want to remain nameless, I should say.
Nameless. Yes.
Remain nameless. That person who went down there Friday night with 2 other guys, Rick Delgado.
Rick was there.
Yes.
He was one of the plants that were just there to monitor the situation, not to become involved.
I was the techie on site.
And you were also loaded up with a device?
Mic'd and
very good.
Triangulation, a crossfire.
In total, I believe we had 4 recording devices.
That's the rumor.
Yeah.
And we got 3 that worked.
No one sits near each other. No one acknowledges each other's existence. It's very, very difficult to figure out what's going on. And if I might add at this moment, this isn't the end of this bit. This isn't the end of this bit.
No.
This is our little way of taking these Hollywood elite and giving them a little dose.
Right.
Giving them a little bit back. And I think you're going to be seeing this very situation happening at many of the Broadway theaters here in Manhattan. I cannot wait for the next one. I already got a line on a play that is just going to be horrific when somebody stands up and says what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Now, I'm very surprised that the person that stood up...
You'll be dreaming that it was only a cell phone ringing in the audience.
I'm surprised.
You know how upset they get when that happens? Oh, forget about it.
I'm surprised the person that stood up and said, Kathleen, put your goddamn clothes on, doesn't want to take credit for this.
I know.
On this Monday afternoon.
You know, this person so wanted to take credit, was jazzed about it. We celebrated afterwards with beers, and all of a sudden, by last night, he's calling me a little nervous. This morning, even more nervous. And, you know, unfortunately,
he called me before the show, and we decided not to answer any phones.
You know what?
We didn't want anyone raining on our parade today.
I'll take credit. I wasn't going to.
No.
I will.
Shut up.
I wish I had the balls to do that.
It's amazing.
Hilarious.
Matt, what's going on?
Nothing much. I just wanted to know if Rick walked in there in a big red pinstripe suit like the Score. You guys had this ridiculously.
Yeah, we wanted it set up so that it was pretty fail-safe. You know what I mean? We had some expendable people.
Yeah.
If something happened, we had redundancies and backup plans.
Yeah, because our biggest worry was that we would pull this damn thing off, and they would catch the person that is recording it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was not going to happen to us today.
We didn't want that happening, so people were scattered around the theater with no contact with each other. That's the best thing, because they can't then throw everybody out.
And I got to be honest, I got no mercy for the actors because comedians put up with this every day. Obnoxious patrons. Try doing that while people are being sat and drinking and smoking. You usually have it perfect. One little heckle and it ruins you.
I just love being a hair up people's ass. I love it, and I love the fact that we can annoy people like this.
Oh, yeah.
It's great. It's a little bit of the unexpected chaos thrown into your effing lives.
Every time she takes her clothes off now for the rest of this run,
Oh,
she's going to be
thinking about it.
It's kind of scary that this worked out so perfectly, Anthony.
And it only encourages us to do it more.
Yeah. There were things going on in the bathroom.
Yeah.
The bathroom that we felt like two idiotic James Bonds trying to set the recorders.
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned toilet. You can hang the recorder behind it.
Behind it.
And then on the other side, so I'm in the middle stall. I got people on either stall on the side of me. We're trying to get a recorder set because I'm the only one that knew how to turn these things on, and we didn't want to turn them on too early to waste batteries.
Make sure that recorder's behind there. I don't want him coming out of that bathroom with his in his hand. Exactly. After you record it, I want you to drop the recorder down on the ground. Don't look no one in the eyes, but don't look away neither. You're going to do all right, kid.
They're going to be scared stiff of you.
I kept it loud to scare away any pain-in-the-ass innocent
Hey,
bystanders.
leave the TiVo. Take the cannoli.
Brian.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey.
I'm starting to get a little scared of you guys.
What?
Because there's like some Fight Club stuff here. You got like a bunch of different people working together. They don't even know they're there, though. It's getting a little scary.
It's true. It had to be organized in a way that everybody was working independent for the same goal.
We don't mess around, and then we had people on the outside waiting for phone calls,
waiting for the drop.
His name was Opie and Anthony.
The screaming that I started screaming when I got the call. Mission accomplished.
All I know.
Yeah, you guys are great. Norton, you're awesome.
Thanks, buddy.
Rick called me up and said it went down, and I asked him, "Is this a test, sir?"
Hope called me in Cleveland in between shows. He was so happy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the phones were ringing like crazy. And I go, Jim, you got to do the show a favor, because you had two shows in Cleveland. I go, you got to announce to the show in Cleveland that mission was accomplished.
And one thing I will say, I did say the guy's name to Cleveland, so if any of you remember, don't say it when you call in.
That's all right.
Just so you know, they went nuts.
This person will come forward eventually. He's just a little nervous. He's not used to this type of heat.
I know, but when he comes in here, I'm going to just grab his hand and give his hair a little tussle.
A little tussle. If that person is listening, this is no worse than the time we had a guy hold up the C word on live TV.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He came forward eventually.
Come on in. Bad bags are on the house.
I'm just glad my phone call to you guys wasn't from the back of a patrol car. I was S-ing it.
There is nothing these people can do.
You were the
nothing
safest.
these people can do.
I guess so, but still,
But you get paranoid in
Yeah.
that situation. Like, I know they're on to me. They had no clue.
Nothing these people can do, and this reign of terror on Broadway is going to continue.
And if you could be arrested for heckling, you know how happy comics would be that we could have these dirtbags yanked out
Imagine
handcuffs?
that. Right, exactly.
Dave,
There's
what's
no
going on?
difference.
No.
Yeah, what's up, Opie?
Hey, Dave, let's go.
I could just picture you in the shower, listening to finding out and going like the Goodfellas.
Like the Lufthansa. Security.
Anyway,
You're looking at it. That was Mike Starr. He was in Ed. I did an episode of Ed with him, and I kept doing Goodfellas quotes, and he wanted to punch me in my weak chin.
All right, Dave.
hey, Opie, did you have any recordings of like popcorn crunching and anything like that?
No, there's no popcorn crunching on a Broadway.
This is not what's happening, sir, where Rerun's going to drop the recorder, and I'm going to jail for a fat kid eating popcorn.
At a Doobie Brothers show.
Yeah, we put
Yeah,
you our
thanks
friend
like
Rerun.
That's believable. The gang from the hood going to see the Doobie Brothers.
Yeah. What was the song they were singing?
Actually, it was.
Was it?
No, I don't think it was Johnny Grove. I think it was.
Isn't that David Bowie?
What a fool believes?
Yes.
It was?
Was it Johnny Grove?
David Bowie.
Okay.
That song stinks. And
Was
so
it-
does Let
was
It
it-
Dance.
Minute, bomb, minute, bomb, minute, bomb. All right, Ed, what's going on?
How you doing, guys?
All
Hey, I
right.
wanted to know if it was true if the second recorder was hidden in the grassy knoll.
That's supposed to be the Pruder, the Knicks film, and there was a third footage taken of the Kennedy assassination.
All right, well,
Yes.
you'll be able to tell
Interesting.
when you hear this audio, but basically we had two people with recording devices very close to the stage.
Yeah.
Within,
Right.
how many rows?
Within about 10 rows of each other,
It was
about 10 rows
close
back
enough.
from the stage.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And then you'll hear another version of it from, like, very
Way
far
back.
away. The backup recorder.
Wow.
The first rule about The Graduate, you don't talk about The Graduate. That's from Tim in D.C.
All right, which one you want to hear first? You want to hear the one from way out in the audience?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go with this.
Is this the one where you hear,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you hear a woman gasp?
you hear a woman gasp. We thought there'd be more of a reaction.
Yeah, you know what it was? The audience, I could tell this too, the uptight people sitting there. Don't look at him, don't say anything, it might be a terrorist. Like they're just sitting there like it didn't happen. They are just sitting in that audience, it gets yelled at, it's so plain and clear,
Well,
and they just, I'm not looking.
We've all been in that uncomfortable situation, and you're just thinking in your head, make it go away, make it go away.
Right, make it stop,
Oh,
make it
did
stop.
I just hear that?
The silence after he yells it is almost as horrific as if they were just, oh my God. But that one woman you just hear going,
Well, the one other thing, too, they stopped the play for a couple seconds. And then they just kept on going, right?
Jason Biggs and Kathleen Turner stopped dead for about 1.5 seconds, took a pause, and then continued on. They didn't acknowledge it at all.
yeah.
But,
Sorry.
oh, and by the way, Kathleen has cleaned up the area, by the way.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, I think on Steve's advice.
Oh, no. What's she sporting?
Landing strip.
She's sporting a landing strip
Wait,
now?
get Steve in here real fast.
Oh, my, because Steve said it was just a big, bushy mess.
It was a pool rag.
And the fact that there's media listening and stuff and they're talking about this, I mean, you know, the fact that Jim Norton stood up and did that has nothing to do with the quality.
That's how it's going to be reported.
It's
What?
not Jim Norton.
So what? Nobody wants to admit that Jim Norton did that.
Steve C. Yeah, what's up? When you saw Kathleen Turner naked in The Graduate, what was she sporting?
Big, bushy, unkempt afro.
Really?
Yeah.
One of those thigh-to-thigh numbers?
Yeah, just about thigh to thigh. I mean,
Yes, it's like, that's bigger than even an area. Like, there's the area, and even if the area is completely covered, where you're like, wow, that's 70s style, it still isn't as big as the thigh-to-thigh, where it's like,
yeah.
that's bigger than the whole area.
Like a relief map.
Yeah, it's just kind of how you get the mountainous area, and then it goes to foothills. You get the foothills hair.
Your meat curtains look like Juan Epstein.
All right. So she shaved it down. Well, how about that?
Landing strip.
Well, congrats. God bless her.
By the way, this is called throwing you off. We're not waiting till 5:20 to play this.
No.
There's reasons why we're not waiting. Anyway, so,
Oh, God, Ray from NYU. That's a good target, too.
what?
I won't say it, but,
Let me see.
this one.
Another target?
She's,
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, dude. Think of things you could say for her. That would be good.
Yeah.
And she's, dressed a little racy, too. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean. Right?
All right, let's get to this. So, the scene approaches. Everyone's getting the butterflies in the stomach. Mm-hmm. Kathleen drops what? A robe or
A towel.
a
Towel, and she is completely full frontal nudity.
Full frontal. They lower the lights in the theater, so you really don't have a clear spotlit view of the damage that is Kathleen Turner,
Yeah.
but you see her.
Okay.
All right, and here's said person who wants to remain nameless.
This is
Oh, wait,
really
this is,
really going to be nameless when she...
All right, shut up.
I'm not saying it. Oh, yeah. Like, come on.
Come on.
Oh, please.
Cats and hats.
A lot of our listeners are stupid, Anthony.
All right.
This is from way back in the theater, just to give you a nice perspective between the two. Here we go.
All right. I on the bed. Okay. It's on the bed. It's wrong. Oh. Kathleen. say something, but Jesus Christ. I want you to know that I'm available. Oh my God.
Wow.
Hear the woman gasp? Oh, no.
Oh,
Kathleen, put your goddamn clothes back on.
that made me cringe.
Isn't that horrid? Oh, you just know everyone's sweating.
And that's like a knife in her older belly, too.
All I'll say is this person that had this recorder was very nervous, and they were trying to get it out of their pockets just to get a nice, clean recording.
Shifting zilch.
Damn thing almost fell on the floor with the batteries popping out. I got to hear that again.
Oh, God.
Okay. You tell them that. It's wrong. Oh my God. Kathleen, put your goddamn clothes back on. I want to say something, but Jesus Christ. I want you to know that I'm available. Oh my God.
Oh, God damn. Oh.
And is it possible to point out that the next time you do stuff like this, you don't do it on a Friday, you dumbasses, where if you get arrested, you get out Monday. You do it on a Tuesday.
Well, we had to do it on a Friday. It was
You got to
very,
throw everybody off.
it was very important.
They're prepared for this week, Jim.
Just thinking about my pals.
Time sensitive.
All right, so now here's the same line.
Damn, I like how the mystery heckler's on a first-name basis with Kathleen Turner. Hey, Kathleen! Hey! Yo, Kathy! Hey, Kat!
Now we go 10 rows from the stage, Anthony.
Yeah.
Right from the shirt pocket of the person that said it.
Oh, this is the close one.
Listen to this.
No, that's not from the shirt pocket.
Oh, this is
That's
there's a couple rows.
That was the
okay,
other
all right.
recording.
Oh,
This is
okay.
let's just say this is a little closer to the stage.
All right.
A lot closer to the stage.
Kathleen, put your goddamn clothes back on.
Wow.
No, that's a different woman gasping.
Oh,
right.
my God. Oh, is that horrid?
Boy, did he-
I am so, like, I got that embarrassing
Yeah.
feeling.
He belted that out perfectly.
Oh, my God, you hear the voice?
What diction he had.
Kathleen,
Yeah, you can almost hear him go, comma.
wouldst thou puttest thine clothes back on?
God damn, Gielgud. Good heckle. That was perfect. I'm glad.
Good.
I won't say his name, but I'm glad he's my friend.
All right, and
Wow, look at you. You're a little more right than I thought, Opie.
Huh.
People now saying it's awesome, Garrett.
Dude.
Because I could hear, hi, Kathleen. Put your goddamn clothes back on. Hi, Stinky Garrett, awesome.
Yeah.
Could you put your clothes back on? Want to get high?
You do not look awesome naked.
and if that's not good enough,
Yes.
now we have a recording right from the shirt pockets of the person that stood up and said, Kathleen, put your goddamn clothes back on at the graduate Friday night.
And you can really appreciate how loud he said this when you get the recording that was right on him. It's horrific.
And here you go.
Okay. It's on the bed. Oh God. This is wrong. Oh my God. Kathleen, put your goddamn clothes back on. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
There was a bunch of gas.
Oh, you just hear like the silent.
He was no more than, 20, 25 feet away from her at that point.
Yeah, about that.
God, oh my dear sweet God.
Right from a shirt pocket.
Oh, is that
Dude,
horrible?
not only that, but he stood up.
Yeah, you hear like.
Oh, yeah, you hear him
ruffling, a
you
little
hear him
rustling
stand up and the microphone in his pocket.
when he stands up and yells it.
Okay. It's on the bed. Oh God. This is wrong. Oh my God. Kathleen, put your goddamn clothes back on.
Oh God, it's horrible.
I want you to know.
Oh, Jesus. Kathleen, put your goddamn clothes back. Like he's pissed. Put your goddamn clothes back on.
The prison guard in Clockwork Orange did not speak as loudly and clearly as he did when he shouted that.
Hello? Kathleen!
Kathleen, put your goddamn clothes back on.
Hey, I'm over here.
I'm here, god damn it.
God damn it.
Put your goddamn clothes back on.
Oh, we have 3 more clips, Anthony.
Oh, my God.
So there you go. You get, we got to play him again. Because now you got to hear the contrast, back to back to
and
back.
the gasps from different parts of the room.
Yeah.
All right, this is from far away again, as the person tries to get the recording device out of his pocket. Listen.
Kathleen, put your goddamn clothes back on.
Whoever was holding that one, Fredo had an easier time with the gun than you did with the recorder.
Oh, man.
Nice!
Holy jeez, perfect.
So that's far away.
Act like a man.
Right
What's the matter with
You know what would have been perfect after that? You should have yelled, Papa! Papa!
So that's from very far away. Here's closer to the stage.
Kathleen, put your goddamn clothes back on.
Poor guy. And finally, from the pocket of the guy who said it.
Okay, get on the bed. Kathleen, put your goddamn clothes back on.
Oh, I'm all hot. I'm all like hot listening to this. I can't listen.
Makes your head itch.
Yeah. It's like
feeling,
all prickly.
Yeah.
Ugh. I want to run away.
Yeah.
All right, it gets better. So this person, no, I got it, Rick. So this person does it and sits back down and just, he's going to try to enjoy the rest of the show. Right. Well, a little Broadway bouncer came up to him. Well,
Yeah.
the usher.
Did he dance up?
6. He looked like a football player, dude.
You're gonna have to leave. You're gonna have to leave. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Get your ass out of the seat.
Now, obviously, what you don't see by listening to this tape is this person.
You are an a-hole tonight.
This person having a major confrontation with the usher.
Right.
And then he's trying to talk to the people around him.
When you're a dick all the way. Yeah.
So he's just making a scene around him,
Yeah.
trying to show all the people around him how pissed off he is that he didn't know that Kathleen was going to be naked in this play.
Oh, he's not giving up yet.
So listen to this. You'll hear a lot of whispering, but it's this guy and the usher.
Right, the usher who's like 6'3", 250, huge guy.
This is obviously right after he did it. Right. Within, I don't know, 30 seconds tops.
This place is terrible.
That's him like talking to a person he doesn't know right next to him. And the person is like, "Shut up! I don't want to be associated."
They're shocked. Yeah.
Right.
Ridiculous. What? It's offensive. No, I'm not going to get up. No. I think this is offensive.
Now he goes, "Get out of the theater and I'll give you a refund."
Get out of the theater.
If you think it's offensive, get out of the theater and I'll give you a refund.
It's necessary for her to take her clothes off. I'm offended.
Come this way, please. Come this way. Do you hear that?
What did he
It's
just
really
say
hard
there?
to hear, but he's saying, "If I have to, I will physically remove
He
you."
says, if I have to remove you physically, I will.
If I have to remove you physically, I will. He's got to whisper because, you know, there's been enough disruption in the program already.
And how do you not get a rod with a man saying that to you? I double dare you, sir.
Double dog dare you.
Listen closely. It's really hard to hear, but you might pick it up.
You can't take me out physically. On what basis?
Good night, Mom. Ben, forget your baby. Come on, Ben. Ben, it's a
Why does she have to be naked? Alright, let's go. I want to refund. This is ridiculous.
I want a refund. The ticket was given to the son of a bitch, and he wants a refund.
Dude, this whole thing has a great ending. Trust me.
I want a refund.
Did you hear the whole thing? He's like, well, if you're offended, then get up and I'll give you a refund. And
I'll refund your ticket.
But I can't believe she's naked. That's not the point.
That's not the point.
That bouncer's never had to say anything to anyone in there.
No.
Except maybe to turn off your cell phone.
All right. So now he decides, all right, I'm going to go get a refund. That's right. I need to leave. So now you got to picture this. He's leaving the row, and he's pretty much talking to everyone on the way out of the row.
Yeah, on the way out now, he's talking to the people that are sitting on the aisle who are just horrified and not making an ounce of eye contact with the madman.
They don't want to acknowledge this guy again.
Yeah.
It's like when you see a kid come out of the confessional, you just don't want to know. You just look straight ahead, no questions. I know you're crying. You must have felt guilty.
It was your fault.
All right, let's duck walk you back to the car.
All right, here he goes as he leaves his row. This person has got to come forward so we can talk to him about all this.
This way? Ridiculous. There's no reason for her to be naked. People, I can't believe you people watch this. This is ridiculous. It's offensive. It's unnecessary for her to be naked.
I get a picture. He's not talking to himself. He's talking to people around him. No one is acknowledging that. That he's talking to them.
Very, very angry.
It's ridiculous nonsense.
Now I'm assuming you're outside the actual theater in the ticket area?
This particular person, yeah. Now he's out where you get the tickets, out by the street area.
Right, and he's getting his refund.
Right, listen to
For the ticket that was given to him.
And listen to how his balls expand.
Listen to that.
He gets even ballsier.
Right, listen to this. You hear that, right?
Yeah, give him his money.
Could you refund this gentleman his money?
Plus the Ticketmaster service charge.
Oh my God! The massive set of balls. He gets the refund. He wants the Ticketmaster surcharge.
I gotta hear that again.
Bravissimo! One of the best performances on Broadway. That is Tony Award winning.
Plus the Ticketmaster service charge.
We can only give you the refund of the ticket. Right.
All right, fine. Ridiculous. Don't you think there should be some disclaimer about the nudity? I mean, that's ridiculous. It's unnecessary. People should be ashamed of themselves. No, you haven't. Offensive.
There you go. Out onto the street.
The Ticketmaster surcharge.
And he played that so perfectly because
Yeah.
if you were laughing and goofing, they would have been really. But they're like, all right, we got a religious nut.
Like, yeah, right. He's
Get
a
him
freak.
out.
Right, exactly.
And he won't come back. And
Get
what
the
do you
freak.
arrest him?
They thought he was Brent.
I happen to have young children.
Well, that went so well that I wouldn't be surprised
One more
if
clip.
we see something like this happen again.
One more clip.
Yeah.
He's walking down the street, and he's still taking parting shots.
Nobody turned around. Nobody said a goddamn thing. In wimps. Theater goers are fags.
No one
said anything.
No one said anything to him.
They got a couple of gasps or something, but there wasn't the real anger from the crowd. Like, why don't you sit down and shut up? And
That's amazing. You got someone the first you asked for it, and boom, it happened.
that's it. I can only imagine. Like, I'm thinking of the shows on Broadway and some of the people that are on Broadway right now, and some of the lines that could just be shouted out, and I'm dying here.
Incidentally, couldn't old Jim Norton's pals O&A have said interrupt his Cleveland show by running up and giving him a Hummer? That would have been a nice thing to do.
You had a good enough time.
Oh, those guys.
I think this starts a new bit on the show, though.
Yeah.
The whole Broadway thing, and maybe we'll expand it to pretty much do show us your balls.
Show us your balls.
Show us your balls.
Yeah.
That could mean just about anything, right, Ann?
It's pretty ballsy, what you just heard there.
Show us your balls
She's gonna
and bring us the tape. Yep.
Isn't that amazing? That's the best they can do. Is you're gonna sue.
I'll sue. I was very embarrassed sitting there, and a gentleman was yelling at Kathleen to put her goddamn clothes on. I fell off of my chair. My glasses broke, and my shoes fell off.
Should I bring my glasses and my liposuction?
I was horrified.
Mike.
Yo.
Hey, Mike.
What's up, man?
What's happening?
What's up?
Listen, I was watching the NBC News earlier about lunchtime.
Yeah.
And they were showing, how she was doing that, the stage thing and everything. And they said, watch tonight for shocking shouts from the audience, I put two and two together, and this is what I'm coming up with.
You're the only person calling saying that you saw that, though.
Yeah, I'd say between 12 and 12:30, I was watching the afternoon news, and just a little preview came on in the commercial.
How big a boy are you down there, sir?
What's that?
All right, Mike, thank you.
Norton sucks my mule.
Oh, there you go. True.
Yeah, right.
Norton comment?
Make a promise and hang up, you.
Well, a lot of people are talking about this today, so maybe.
Great.
Maybe it'll make TV. Who knows?
Who knows?
It will.
We'll see.
All right.
Wow. But there it is. Mission Impossible. Multiple agents.
I got
Operation Mayhem.